Before the area became known as Cave Springs or was used for a trading route, it was the land of the Osage Indians. The Cave Springs area was also occupied by the Sioux, Kansas, and Fox tribes. In 1821 is when Missouri became a state and Mexico started trade with the West.
The Osage basically were dominant in Missouri and into eastern Kansas early on, and they concentrated south of the Missouri River.
American soldier, politician, and freight operator William Becknell traveled the trail and opened it up for trading purposes in 1821. William Becknell had used long-established trails made by Native Americans, Spanish, and French colonial explorers and traders for years before his trip or the opening of the trails. In 1825, a treaty was signed with the Osage Indians. The United States government obtained the right-of-way for people to travel on a public highway. This got people who traveled the trails throughout the Cave Springs area protected from any violation or action with the Native Americans. Eventually, the Osage was moved to Kansas Territory and then Oklahoma Territory to what now is Osage County, Oklahoma in 1872. The routes passed west of Independence, and Cave Springs was described by one traveler as 8 miles south of Independence. The country is beautifully interspersed with prairie and timber, well watered with fire springs, limestone soil. Cave Springs was an area of the trail that was basically a pit stop for travelers. In this area, it was a standstill place for traders to camp, to keep milk cold, to water cattle, and just a favorite camping ground overall. The cave water supply flowed at about 200,000 gallons of water a day, and it was very useful for travelers. The cave was formed by erosion of Argentine limestone over the course of years. There were 2 passages in the cave, and one led to the east and one led to the west. The cave original description was that the tunnel was 9 feet long. The southeast passage extended only 6 feet before it became choked with clay, and the northwest passage was about 28 feet long and varied from 3 to 5 feet in height and 2 feet in width. If you go back to Cave Springs Park today, you can see all the history of what the Osage have left in the trail that took shape over the years. The cave still stands and you can go into it, but it is now sealed upon both sides. There is now little water coming out of the cave. It is little amounts of water coming out due to the flooding of the church that happened across the street. They sealed the aquifer, which was causing the flooding, and they cut off the water source to the cave also.
Well, this building was created as an interpretive center. Basically, our mission here at the park is for the preservation and education of people about both the nature and the history of this area. And so this interpretive center was built as a storage point for a lot of the programs that we had here. We've been here 42 years.
Cave Spring Park is a registered National Historic Site, and it has a huge significance on Missouri and the Santa Fe Trail.